Hi viewers, this is Mission and Mr. Sylvester. You're welcome to this very short messages on the account Mission and Minister Sylvester. I'm glad to announce and also to warmly welcome you to this very drifting day, early as it is. Thank you so much. To make it real quick one, my Vodafone number, which I will be my international radio card that or we have those how they all the parents of many single house every time they come almost to and I'm based people who arrive into my office, picking my things and then I notice for saying to as a learned well-learned the eyes of the queen, the name from churches, from region, from organizations, from nationalized repeated one my own ID or official martially with God everything that I use intentionally looking everything solving nation need regardless of who can with the people like even Nigeria and then having some people all of them and I a woman married I have no one with my age looking at what happens is to know this even children who are doing very skills don't know how to make them the robbing things or parents and children conniving with self and myself, picking up my SIM card, phones, and everything. I get police. I don't really care about something that you go and go. But one, I've never seen people rob SIM card. And look what I put in my SIM card, the phone. But if they don't do this, how can you then rob phone? So my Vodafone number is 000981517. Phone number that I don't put in the house even that I live. They get it in and rob it. I'm asleep. I have to work, and work several hours. Maybe I have to sleep and just wear that. Then we just go on and reload. These cards have picked up and charged. Is it what's going on? Why going to what's it going to do? It seems like well, you know what I'm saying. What do you think? To look at this card, or like myself, I have in my thing a tribe I don't belong. Is it despair to be somebody I don't where I have never touched anything? How do you think my thing shouldn't just lost to people? What do you the public or a country or I've been an intelligent person leading the path? You people to say that he's rather go fool or become a toward or you have a 10 people who not. Do you agree that all this national content such you put an arm at home and with some losing things? I came at 17 yeah. How do you think my thinker people age that is all 20 years for my offense? This become lost to about the same person who always pick it up and is with it that always don't take it back to that same charger on the occasion for date. They has pick it up is with it a person young the age that is with nothing. That when you look at opposite you don't see it's beyond the stand and it's beyond what should be what judged according to the Bible. Judgment from the Bible. I don't think you can look at what it is in the or else commit any sin. What it is. Where's worship? But my body is the same family who are doing this and connected to outside people. But even what knowledge based guidance so that you say that you just listen and know the Lord and what so destroying to somebody who doesn't destroy things in the base of whatever we understand, what we don't understand. Look, the Bible have no reason the such thing that say a person. What you do such things, you need to do what? You start really of such things. When I'm somebody like just somebody like myself, where I eat food, where I work, and the things that I do physical, I'm supposed to eat and pay. And the one who have the right to eat somebody's food, supposed to share something. I'm robbing. I pay to tell and things with that I don't go in that come to the light. So you pick this or that. I have showed evidence. Oh, I take this, I do that, connect this and that. I don't go and rob anybody because things that connect nation and what we work out and what we come and work around the area without available. They say, oh, you make food available. That if I work and nobody consult, they will be available in a way that I eat. That I have to look for it. I work, I think, or I don't have to even tell anybody for what I have to do. Watch this. what the Bible says. If a child is having an equal judgment, punishment as an elderly person in the Bible. The people you have as human, you have in the Bible, how many people are the one who are wounding and killing beyond what even an elderly person that maybe of many years can be. You don't know that somebody's business number, international number, school number, every number, office number, everything. How do you say it should be? Even when I had to handle my situation, so that it doesn't go to the level that you want to say I've entered your room. I enter people's room. That's why things happening outside. You say you found my very important thing outside. You don't do that. These are churches have to work up and do this. And the people that I live with in the house where I don't have them as a family, they can enter the place that I sleep, even while I'm asleep. And when I'm on the street talking about the need and Bible guidance without anybody paying us, then the same people in the house, they team up to pick up my things. When this one pick this today, tomorrow the other person. Yeah, they are in the same house with us. That I've been able to live with them for many years. Since 2017. None of them will ever said that I've ever entered their room to pick up anything. With even what I can deliver or give to somebody, the person can tell them I haven't given to him anything. Yeah, when I call the phone or the SIM card, it will go through. The call is ringing. Then they are telling us that even when it's ringing, they are even able to tell me the number that I have called, that number which is in their cell phone. They are saying that is nothing connected with them at all when the phone is even ringing with them. Giving it out to the one whose thing you are living with, who have had to say what, oh, my thing that had to enter your place. Come out here, there and clean them. Come out here. You watch what I'm saying. That SIM card Vodafone 0200981517. You couldn't say that is with somebody. Even as in the night, I have called and it has rung. And it has gone through as I have to say it is. Using my Vodafone 050-120-3750. The same way they pick it up here. My MTN 05484-59706. The same way they pick it up from the same room. Where I have to say being in the single place where I have no brother, no sister, birth to my home. How do I have anything of myself sharing with you? All these three numbers, you have made it something else that I don't even have any of them now. Just the last one that we are saying is for almost every number that I have is official on document. International, local, and international. You cannot say that it is a brother of anybody. There's nobody in the house here who is a brother with my age. We don't have any age grouping or near age issue in the house here. Where it's a pure production. And you are keeping Ann Roberts around a person that they prophesy to on the same channel. To let you understand the work that whatsoever we're talking about. I keep your things in the best place. But you don't keep the one keeping your things in the best place. You're rather carrying my things that I brought in here, sending it outside the house. If you should get the people arrested by the police, this is already public announcement on the live. This is already what weapon, a military bond. You don't expect anything to happen to such thing with the people I've lived with in the same house. How could this be? If I don't cause any blood issue or bloodshed or death issue, you are yourself manually doing it. I have to allow this to come on earth so that there is no way they can hide what is happening, what should happen, and who should be dealt with according to the law on order, and then according to what? Reality. Because we are not talking about what? Things that are lost. When you tell them anything, they say nobody can do nothing to them. So on the public allowed to understand in it. If the president, if the police, if the soldier, the military, if we have a war and I haven't come to your room, I don't think you can have any war better than when I'm in my room or when something is outside until I come there. You say that what? I have had anything done wrong. And outside, when food is placed outside, they say only to whom it has been presented that will pick it up. I can have myself lost my thing, ID, a personality, a kingdom, prince, to people who don't have any family. Now in the vision, who the Lord have revealed is the same people with one called Harriet. This is the word the Lord has shown in connection to what I'm saying here. You know what? Of course, I told you, when they are saying by force, they should be my wife, girlfriend. That's what they, in the spirit, they are showing myself. To say unless his father has married them to us as a girlfriend or wife. As I'm saying this, you'll be surprised. Hearing what they are doing and their mindset. How can I have my thing lost with a child, maybe 13 years or 15 years? Or 10 years? You don't look at my age. In the ministry, 38 years living. The people encountered that I have, professor, prophet, prophetess, and things. Should I have myself diminished or dim to the level of a child? And I have those connections to things happening. And I tell them why things are happening to them. They are themselves causing the problem in their own houses. We don't get up and visit any shrine, no malam, no places. So that if I have what my cell phone and personal contact save even to what I do and public domain. How do you say that on public domain? Even coconut, anything that I touch on public domain, I show it on air. That the person even who may place it there may know who did it. And when you know the one who have picked up something or who have announced he picked this and that, do you not do originally or officially the same? But we don't take such thing that is what? Things that you can't find. We can have two things of somebody's phone number or name. You don't do things when I am already with my ID. You don't do that same. But let's say food that I have on my channel, you can have same, because that's how we came giving on the charity or the donation and giving. How we give freely to people. That is it. That's why they are telling you that you are the one sinning and saying it is a pastor or a prophet that is doing it. And that is what you did. And the last time they called you on phone and told you that you are the one sinning and saying it's a pastor, because after all we can come and public announcement giving. They said you are the one who was sinning. The person called you on phone that you are the one doing that thing, and that you are saying it's a pastor doing it. And you are saying it's a software that is doing it. When they grab you, the world will show. The world will show. If indeed the Lord understands it. Who understands what I'm doing? Who looks like my kind of nature and image in the house or place we are? Who is in their life? That they are saying that they should make somebody unintelligent with the magic. That spirit we brought for healing and keeping things and ensuring things are working. You are the one saying they should what? They should make people rather mad and spiritually unclean. Because you have not arrested the children who should die for their sins. Maybe personally, and husband or wife who should die for their sin. You are saying a single person birth who have no brother issue with any tribe. How do you pick up what I have? I think this time you should know when that SIM card, I call it and then it will have to go. Why do you do that? Is the Lord become somebody else threat to us when we are at war? Do you come and pick up what I have? If I don't agree with you, do you pick up what I have? You don't do that. And people that I call with their phone cards and number, the same person that I call with the inside of my sharing place here, that phone card and his phone, I haven't called his phone number. It is my phone card that I have had to call because he's the one I've handed something to, and I said, oh, he shouldn't move the SIM card out of it because I'll need a call. That had gone through instantly. That I called the phone number, his phone ring. He should just get it for me because he's the same person who pick up what my other my data cable. He should just hand the thing to me. He said no, he won't do that. Nobody can do nothing to him. He said no respect of any age in the house can do something to him. Even when we are talking, he's become different in person. He said he doesn't agree any of the things happening. Do we raise people among us where we have no such connection? I agree on only the laws working.
The person you called cannot be reached at the moment.
I hope you can hear that. That's my SIM card, 020098. I don't think we can, when we are in the same office or the same company office, do we do such things? So that you want to say that my SIM card is with the wrong person. So if you happen to call, you want to say it's with a person who I don't know. You don't know that spirit will communicate how it is. As I know you by waking time, the same way in the sleep I know you. Because anytime I just sleep, that same small boy comes in the place here to pick up things and even exchange things with his own to my own, that I have to find it with the same person and pick it up. That same thing is with them. That same thing is with them. And I've had no brother, because I don't have any brother following this babe. I'm the only one babe from Nkonya. I have no brother babe in Nkonya, which we want to say is a follower of my age. No babe of any man. The only success you have to say it is a woman with nation. Is a nation that followed an archangel. As an archangel, making it advance. You don't have any wrong person to be around there or alongside a person who doesn't rob. So that when you are sinning, you are calling the name of a sinner to what? Enslave him to another person. Whereas we don't have any connection like that. Do you agree that only things that have been brought outside the house that you can touch? Or the Bible didn't tell you that things that are outside the house, if you know you work around a place, there are things that when they set it on table or place it at the base, if you are the one who sow a seed, you can eat. But you cannot enter the room of persons with their things secure. That one is what? Secure. That you cannot touch it. Do you agree? You cannot touch anything that is inside the room. That's why we said you cannot be in the room of somebody. If you end up dying in the room of somebody, you see that nobody call you in the room. As you cannot say, I have entered anybody's room. Where I work physically, I announce what I do. And even when I pick up anything, I make people know. Publicly and on internet, in any place. So that you'll be saying that he's the one who rob it. Where do you rob it? You will find it on the same public channel. The one guiding and teaching. Do you rob when the person is telling you he's the one who pick it? Or you don't have any reason for it? Give him what you give. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. So it's on the loud and louder that such numbers I have to have. Things that I have to say, they rob my cell phone Infinix or 10, they Hot 4, all of this in the same office, in the same room they are picking up, in the same time when people are in the house. And when I have to say the pain to do what nobody charges to do, that to know our responsibility to get on to do the things that we are supposed to do. When I'm on street, at runabout or places that I stand and broadcast, they break into the place that I lock up in the same people in the same house. When I ask the child, he will say his father is the one who gave to him what I say is lost. That is with him, he keeping it. And he is almost every time, he's the one that have always picked up the thing from here, without his father. But this particular one, he said his father. At that time they came, when I asked him what they pick up, he said his father gave to him. That's what they have to say. It is a relation between a father and son. I don't see why they should add some of these things to it. When you ask him, he said his father gave. When you ask him, he said it's another person, his sister gave. This I know, the law, that as they are arresting people for lawfully things, most people, they don't understand. What I'm talking is a person who doesn't learn how to talk. This name Emmanuel, and then Harriet, these names and all this, and God, all of that. None of them is my direct, nobody's direct brother to this. They are not my family member. For you to understand what I say, how I can live 8-9 years with people like this. 8-9 years with them, and all this wound and blood in my eye, they are the one who did it. Yet I've been able to live, regardless of whatever it is. Who do you preach against and pray against the church? You pray against somebody you don't know. When you impregnate a woman, you are saying somebody who caused you to impregnate. As if the two of you have no maybe understanding what you do. Such thing that the Bible predestined, which you have to listen to first, the word. and know what the word is, that the word says it will feed you freely. If you work freely, you have to eat freely. How do I become what? A person after working, my earning that by it and keep something for official use. You are saying that it should be given to somebody. On earth, it is right now. Whatever I'm saying, people have to know what it is. How they remove my eyes. Several times, on 2 occasions, they did the same to the same eye. Things are happening to them in their family too badly. And I haven't gone to anywhere for anybody to be killed. And they are not learning to understanding the same thing, even when I'm letting them know what they don't have to be doing. How can I be here with the Bible, and then you are saying the Bible preacher or Bible creator, or let's say a world and a planter, you are saying the one who planted does not eat. But any robber or unclean law should be eating it. Why do you think you are? Why you are the one robbing somebody? It is worldwide heard again. That you cannot say you are the one controlling what I am. The little money I may have on it, maybe 30 cities or 36 cities, which will be for my food. Even I have looked for a way, if I owe somebody 10 cities or 6 cities, I have just looked for a way to get a phone to put it inside and withdraw and pay to that person or give to them. I haven't got it. And I haven't robbed somebody's phone. And the people here in the house, when I bring anything, then they go and be announcing the armed robber to telling them they have a phone. They should bring them their phone. Whereas you have no phone. How do you do this? How do you do that? Do you think you can stand a war that is taking place in different countries because it has not come to your level? So you are the beast robbing. You don't know that the bomb is shown and thrown from one different source to another source. How can you pick up my phone number and then I tell you give it to me when I call it ring in your phone? Then you immediately quickly you are saying you are searching for the SIM card that is ringing in your phone. Bring it out and you say no. What is it? The name that you worship with the name Bible, they are the same person wounding people and robbing my things unofficially because they are not from my family. I don't have any brother that is following this. There's nobody called a child in the Bible when you sin. Because when you sin, you have not sinned against the Bible. It is the Lord or the law in the Bible that you sin against. And that person is the spirit and flesh. That when you sin, they will get you off. If he has to kill an elderly person, so you kill a child. Let me tell you. Because you have to know a lot of things that happen. The Bible is not a constitution that you have written to say, favor unto children is this. And human being and woman. It's not like that in the Bible. That's why if you claim you are with the Bible, you should know that it has got nothing to do with how you have your variation to say man-made constitution. It's not like that. So if the Lord has stated that we should not have a liar, the channel is become, even with the light is lying. But it doesn't make the light itself lying. But it's because they are calling a liar over the light. So when you are seeing the light deceiving you, it's not the light that is deceiving you. Because the light is only making known to you what is hidden or what is in it. But light itself will not deceive you. So when I'm broadcasting now, you couldn't just hear what is happening. And you couldn't see what is happening. That's what I'm saying. Look at it. In the Bible word, some of the things that it emphasizes on when you have such thing. Now let's say what is here in Proverbs. So in Proverbs 13:24, it says what? Whosoever spare the rod, hate his son. So when your son doeth any wrong and you spare him, you hate him. It means you have not even shown that it's a human being that you should treat well. The Bible says, well, whosoever spares the rod, hate his son. So it means when your son doeth any wrong and you don't take any action, you hate him. You don't actually have any life to give him. He said, but he who loves him is diligent to discipline him. So if he is a spirit that indeed is above you, then you are not having the right to say the Lord gave you to give it. Because when you hate the child, it means he has done something and you hate to do or to deal with him. So now if it is a spirit that you gave it to him, or in a way evil, and you are unable to treat them bad, how it should be given, that is how they should be doing it. The Bible says what? The Bible said, even in the book for the wise as a Solomon, he said what? Whoever spares the rod hates his son. And then watch carefully. But he who loves him is diligent to discipline him. So you can only say when you show that you care to the life that the Lord is giving, you can only discipline him. So this verse emphasizing on proacting and loving correction, often called the rod of discipline, which is in your Proverbs 22:15. Now watch here. Now also watch here carefully. There is nobody called by the name yet children, as we are calling elderly names to people who are young. The Bible says the child is a beast. The child is an animal. So you don't call him any name whatsoever until they grow. So when you are calling God as Emmanuel with people who are children, they are armed robbers and they are robbing and doing sinful things, you see that God is robbing. That is God. You can't deny it. It is God that is robbing. It's not my name. I am not called by his name. The Bible says when they are called by his name, he's the one robbing. The type of God you know to be Emmanuel is an armed robber. I'm not called Emmanuel. I'm not called God. I'm not called Godwin. I'm not called Christianity. These are the names you are saying, and they are with different personality. And I'm only keeping what? The rule even have their name in the books. But they are not the one particularly with the name. Yet they have been given benefit of the doubt to have the names. And those names have become wrong sinfully. They are sinning against somebody. I'm only what? Keeping the Bible. I don't have a Bible name. I don't have any Bible single name. My house that I begot myself, we don't have a single Bible name. We don't have any Bible name. We are not having any Bible ghost name. Yet we are the one who made it. Because we are angels who made it. You can't say that the Lord is not in himself to understand what it is. Now, in this case, you cannot say the Constitution says you don't punish a child or he's underage. We don't have anything like that in the Bible. Now, watch here. So, Proverbs 23:13-40 says, do not withhold discipline from a child. If you strike him with a rod, he would not die. So, if you are the one doing it, but if it's the Lord who should do it, this person may die. Because let me show you that. If you strike him with a rod, you will save his soul. So the soul is important to him than even the flesh. That is what? That is sinning. Because the flesh is the same sin as a soul. Yet there are other functionality that is coming with what? The same person. You can't say that I'm your opposite or I'm your brother. I don't have any brother. Age to age, head to head, every family name, whatever. I am a kingdom birth. You can't bring anybody in my house. Now, from what? Sheol. Now, go of this, watch carefully here. You cannot say that to impart wisdom or dominion and prevent distraction path. Which one do you think you want to apply here? Do you apply the Constitution here? If you don't apply it, how do you also get it? Now, balance here, it says that parents are warned not to what? Exasperate what? Or embitter their children. They are not saying that you should not be the child. If you don't understand the word or the meaning, this one, embitter. You see that have been broken even to say EM for what? Empire mansions. This you should watch. Now, but to bring what? Them up in the training of the Lord. So if the Lord says kill him, like Abraham had to tempt himself, killing his son, advanced so, he killed him. Not that Abraham forgave his child, he killed him. He killed him. Once they lay him down and used the sword, and just he killed him. Because that was the action to say you did it, you obey, but you have killed him. That killing, you have done the same. So these are the things. If the Bible, so to say you are doing things according to the law, then what do you do? Oh yes, the Lord is the one saying do this, do that. When they say kill like Abraham did, that's how you did it. When they have to crucify Yeshua, was it the sin you didn't understand? To that level, he had to die. So he had to wake up only on the account of what? If given according to the word and spirit, Then they told you they raise him. And they say if you're also on the same path and then you die, the Lord, the same spirit that raised him, the Yeshua, will also quicken you. So when they quicken you and you wake up, then you know the judgment that death should have not holding you. You cannot say that I have a family. You are saying the Lord has given you to do. Now watch here. Deuteronomy 21:18. Now it says, which allow for public trial of what? A persistently rebellious. You see, this is more than rebellious. An adult age child. You see, that's adult age child. The person is an adult age child. Already you see the person with the age of an adult. Yet you are claiming he's a child. The Bible says what? Look at that. You are not saying he's 2 feet. He is, let's say, the same 5'7" or 5'8" or maybe 9 with the same adult. So that's what you are termed as adult age child. Now, however, these were civil laws for ancient those days. The same law you are keeping to this day. Often interpreted as what? As preventing the spread of severe evil within what? A covenant community, rather than what? A general command for day-to-day discipline. So there are some discipline that is day-to-day. And what is it about? That this one specifically law for severe repeated rebellion. So this is what? Severe repeated rebellion. That's an act you found. Not that it's once. It is every day, every time. From many different rooms, they are doing it. And such a happening where you have yourself judged. If the person try to kill and you kill him, that is it. You cannot enter the room of somebody. If you enter the room of somebody, you are a killer. You kill more than anything else. When you enter the rooms of person, especially sleeping hour, you getting into a room, you are more than just killing. Because what lead you to enter the room of somebody is beyond death and killing. You see that is written. Now, watch here. You cannot say that it is respect when you enter the room of somebody when they are asleep. How can you train a child? The punishment they deserve, you give to them. Watch here. What punishment do you think is Yeshua that he was not given? How he was given? If indeed you did it righteously, let them be judged. But you cannot come into our room and pick our things here, so that if I come with a connection of you picking up, connecting, trying to even call your own father, calling your father to tell what you have done, you are the same person who give us his number. What kind of life is this? Then I call him, and then he has to come this very day. Only on, you see, when you look at what is happening, you don't agree or to understand it. He, the same person that I pick up my things here, he is claiming that his father gave to him what is with him. And the same person I have to talk to, and then he gave me his father's number. Then I called him with the media side. And then the SIM card also, when I ring it, I have to call his father again for that which second thing. That one live before us. The same person, once I was here, I was telling them, the people sitting outside, this boy has had to come to what? My place, watching myself inside here 2 times. Where would you run with it, even coming to know that you are the one picking our things? You will have to tell. So look at punishment. Now the Bible also generally commands high respect for the elderly. Who is the elderly? What I'm doing, the Bible honor it already elderly. Because the Bible is not for children like that. Now Leviticus 19:32, or go for also 1 Timothy 5:1. It said there are no specific passages instructing the punishment of the elderly as a group. There's no specific what? Punishment for elderly as you hear it. So watch here. Now, for their own sins, regardless of the age. You see it here. Regardless of what? Of the age. Is it written or not? That is what? Noting that the soul whose sin shall die. Look at it. You see, I was telling you, Ezekiel 18 verse 20. He says what? The soul whose sin shall die. Is written clearly. The soul whose sin shall die. You can't say I'll be sleeping in my room after broadcasting the same hour like this, and then you come in and rob because you think I'm sleeping. Or you don't sleep. You don't sleep. The Bible says what? The soul whose sin shall die. It is written. So if you think you have no knowledge of what is sin, then the soul, the Bible says when you sin, you shall die. Now, respect for elders. How do you say respect for elders? Am I the one carrying the Bible to do as it is written, or I'm doing opposite? So I'm the elderly. that you should what? Respect. Now, command exists for younger individual to be what? Submissive to what? Elders. How is elders? The one instructing you is the one elderly. If you don't instruct myself to do the right thing and you are instructing somebody wrong somewhere, which is not universal, it doesn't come to my level to be an elder to you or you being elder to us. However, the law that is universal, like the Bible and religion, that is the claim, because you are not one of the elders in the Bible to say you are carrying the same doing of the Bible. Now, and for what? And for the church to honor. You see, there's honor, and then there's what? Respect. And which one do you say you have? What here? And care. So care also for the what? Older what? Care for also the older member. We have different words here. Submission to elders. This is submission. Is different. Then honor also is given. Then care also is right there. You see that it is written in Ezekiel. You said that Ezekiel is Moses' book. Ezekiel is saying what? A soul that sin or a soul who sin shall die. So if you have to say the Bible fulfill in reality, how the person pick it out here physically, what is the Bible saying? Did I not say Abraham had to kill already? Because it's a law. It's a law that I have not come outside and entered your room. Because the reason for sowing or planting for whatever food outside your house, that anybody that is what? A goodly person that may eat without asking. A person who is talking about the Bible or living for a good life like this, when you plant and I eat the fruit of your house without asking you for it, that is what? That is what the Bible says we should do. But I have planted crops or for food or things like that. So the Bible says I can eat it for free. On the Bible account, that's a law instruction, that's elderly instructed, that if I should come out and talk about the word and I have nobody taking anything from, I have to eat for free. Isn't this a law abiding enough? You know, for such rebellious is when you see them remove my eyes or break it with rod. Yet I've never removed anybody's eye. I've never taken blood from somebody else. And you came calling us the sin of another man, that we are being paid for somebody's sin, not my father's sin. Because you don't know the name of my father, but your family names and people who you have. How do you think you can agree that Ezekiel in the Bible is telling you, for whoever sin, a soul that sin shall die? Did they say they will pamper it? When you don't know sin, this is it. Highlighted here. Watch here. You open, as is reading, Ezekiel 18 verse 20. When you sin, you shall die. And armed robbery is a higher sin when you are saying to the Bible that I haven't entered your room. But let's say if it is on the field, or as on account the tree planted around your wall, even inside your house. He said when it should grow and its branch comes outside and it bear fruit, the one walking outside and doing this work, he can eat it even without asking. So in that case, I don't have to ask for it, as it is already law. If you understand what you have done, that's how you should judge. That who should be the person eating your fruit? Is it not the same person who sowed a seed? That same person. So I'm not the one you expect to respect or to honor. I'm the Sunday birth and January. Myself, you cannot say I am an opposite somebody who robbed, calling myself by their name. I don't have any Bible name. Don't call in Bible name here. That's why I say if you don't respect, it is this, I don't have your Bible name. Yet you are saying somebody should carry the sin that is of another person in another house. We don't have your saying name is not here. Is it that when sinful things are happening, you see the person walk out or wake up and be doing wrong thing? Even that which I have handed to the person, what kind of spirit it is? Do you want to say that I'm the one who have entered the room when people are sleeping and then I rob them? Or you ask the people who have been placing things outside how I've been given? How I give people, and when they meet us outside, I give them what I have. So when they also place food outside, how I've been given on account, I can eat for free. And I say if I'm the sower or the seed and sower, so it is. I don't have any brother that is behind this robbing. We don't have any agreement. As far as I said, they should give you money where you don't have it. Because I know some of the things and reason that you have such challenges. But when you come to rob the one who said they should give you life, even when you don't deserve it, then you should look at Ezekiel. Ezekiel says they should kill you. That's why we're saying, if indeed the Bible we honor and then glorifying when it's working, this is it. You said you can't say that somebody should be intentionally sick or mad, that he should be sinning consciously, yet the flesh says no with the mouth. And the thing is with him. And you are saying that they should not know how they did it. Do you see where it is now? That which you don't agree. If the Bible and any, that's why I say, if you didn't come in the name of the Lord, you don't know the law. It is not constitution that should work anywhere. What we are talking about to be Bible and religion, international law and consents. That which is my own SIM card, you couldn't take it when the only money I have to feed myself had to be on it, only 36 cities for that time like this. So if I have to say, I have fixed maybe somebody's phone, he brought it to us. Somebody coming to call us uncle from a different house, then the robbery from the house as a pastor connecting to this place what they may be robbing. What are you going to use the SIM card for? This time that the SIM card, when I call, is not even going. But immediately it happened, I called and it went through. And the same person I have handled with the same talking, being the same person who has picked up my charger and cable with a charger cable, which is data cable. He doesn't know anything about it, what he holds. Going to show him what he has picked up with the color on it, special, purpose, and valid. He doesn't know that my things are different, as you find the same commonly. If you have somebody or something that belongs to you, what do you do? Oh, I'm the one who picked it up. I picked up this one. My spirit, the channel, is not the spirit of any dead person. Because works that we have here is white people who did it. As well, we have not been given to what? To do anything from black man in the real understanding that black man is not the one who made internet, let alone keep the rule. Whatever we put it. But that you may have a share of another what? Black man. But the main thing is what? Is not black man. The internet and building nation and world, the population that made it is about what? 90% that did what concern the world we live in. It's not black man. Because when black man is around, you see what they are doing. When you are bringing things home, they are sending it outside. So it's direct opposite. That's why nobody's called my brother. I don't have any blood brother in the world. However, if you should understand how the Lord begot people in different countries, life will be the one to tell that spirit. I hope you can highlight again Ezekiel. A soul that sin shall die is a commandment. He's not saying may die. He says shall die. They have to say it's a command that a soul that sin shall die. You know, you can't enter the room of somebody. You know, places that I eat, there are places that I work without the person himself or the owner of the land or house, without knowing. But I make known to the world of public. I'm the one doing this here, this and that there. That's why if I come with my cell phone those days, I show that I am picking this because I have come around to work. That is a good light. So what I pick is in the light. But you, whatever you pick is in the hidden. And you are hiding from the sin and behind the sin. Look at the scriptures. Look at the scriptures. So whatever also the Bible said that do not provoke them to anger. What have I provoked here? I haven't provoked anybody. You know, there are areas the Lord emphatically, the Lord mentioned what? Such things you shouldn't do, so that they don't say because of anger they have gone to do the wrong thing. No, nobody has provoked you. Because you are not having a fight with somebody, how do you go and pick up things from the person? Because they will say that no, if indeed he was doing it in anger of maybe something like that is provocation. Even that thing is to their fathers, not to myself who hasn't given birth. You cannot say your father provoked you and then you go and pick up somebody's thing without the person knowing. 3 times you've entered here, pick up one thing. And that, even that which I handed to you in a phone, that you should understand what is world and life, you are saying is not with you. You are saying nobody can do nothing to you. Your father, your brothers, your cousins, whatever, you are saying they can do nothing to you. The law cannot do something to you. Irrespecting the age and religion and tribe. You pick up somebody's thing, you say nobody can do something to you. You are saying your own father cannot do it to you. Let the law according to the Lord. rule. That's why we're saying, if indeed the Lord send you, you can't be in the opposite. The military at the camp and the square, they are shooting. Listen there. So that when the Bible said you have been killed for such thing, it is written, let the Bible judge, not those of us killing maybe such person that have been brought to what? To the law to be killed. We are not mudfish. We are not fishes. We are not frog. We are not lizard. Come out the lizard enemy. Come out the wild rabbit enemy. When you pick up something from a personality like myself, you have to suffer what you cannot do. Yet that which is with myself is what? Healing. That's why you cannot say you are sinning against the one and only who is not doing the same. We don't have any brother. Whoever claims to be a brother, you will show what you've done in the Bible. If I'm the one who have entered your room and pick up something, you will show it. The law and the spirit who enforce it, they will show you what you've done. How can I just wake up, talk about things yesterday about the spirit and the creation, then that same night you came and then rob again? If the Bible is saying it and we don't see it happen, then there was no need. Because if you are not doing the good, you are also not to do the bad, because it is not written good or bad. But when you are doing the bad side and I'm not the one doing it, you have to tell. Let's say when I went to the house that they sell the soil, sun winnowing, and then whatever at runabout, what did I do over there? I made the word known. I went even and cleaned the place, set fire. When they were loitering and defecating around the place, I went and cleaned the place. It was after I've done that, I even left the place and returned there again before I saw coconut at the base. Because normally that coconut is mature, that I can get fed with those things. But it doesn't mean I have gone to rob it. Because there are people live watching that nobody goes there in my name to do it. That's why when I bring something, I try to cover it in the light that it may write that I did it. I did that. That's judgment and account. You can't say that you don't have anywhere keeping it. How can you rob my cell phones and things here for broadcasting what the law that you don't regard? How can you pick up things from that said person from the law which I begot it? If I fail to work, how do you think I should get paid? Or how do you think I should have what I am not supposed to have? No, you should ask yourself. And when you see the kind of people sitting and then doing the wrong thing, yesterday did I say that? To cause a problem to a person who doesn't rob. That a person, a goodly person, to fall sick of what? Somebody's life. Who doesn't concern? How can you say a person who is not what? In the Bible call or kingdom, he should fall sick or he should die of a sin of a person outside the kingdom? Where did you hear that? If I'm born the king's and the queen's prince, this word, you have to know it.